subscribe to the channel. I just want to jump on live and let you know that it is easier to make money from home than having to kill yourself going to work every day for a little bit of money, when in reality we can create a passive income, the income of the ultra wealthy, right? That's what we do here at Master Investors Company. Our community was created and we keep it this raw. That's why I decided to shoot this video just right here, because it's all about the message behind the content. And this is valuable right here. I'm asking you to take a look at your financial statement and figure out your expenses, your assets, and your liabilities and your income as of right now. Even if you have no assets and all of them are liabilities and you just have a job, it's crucial to be able to see that on paper. So I'm gonna leave a link below of a blog that our latest blog is called How to Read My Personal Financial Statement, which is the most important blog that we have written here at Master Investor, because it shows you how to put your financial statement in play, right? Because we all have one. It's just that 99% of people don't know that they have one, so they don't know where the money goes before they get it. And it's important to know exactly how the money is flowing on our financial statement so that we can adjust any leaks that are taking money away from us instead of putting money on our pocket, right? So we gotta minimize our liabilities or just increase our assets. And if we like those liabilities that we have, maybe it's a toy that we have, maybe it's a car or something that we have and we enjoy doing it, it's okay to have liabilities, but as long as they're being paid by the assets, right? The ultra wealthy, we position ourselves to obtain everything for free. So when we want something, for example, we want a Lamborghini, we're not going to pay that with our own hard and earned money that we work for, right? We don't work for money first and foremost, so we can't really pay that Lamborghini out of our own pocket. Our assets have to pay for that Lamborghini. We built an asset, we acquired an asset that produces enough money to pay for whatever liability we want, something that takes money out of our pocket. Maybe it's a toy, maybe it's a vacation. So we gotta always think of, how can I obtain that for free? Well, the first thing we have to, if you have credit cards, then use your credit to obtain an asset. So right off the back is free because we're using other people's money. And then that asset should pay that credit card off and then still put money on our pocket to pay for the liabilities or the liability that we want to obtain. So before we obtain anything, we should look at our financial statement and figure out which asset we're going to acquire that will produce enough income to cover for that liabilities expense. And we can live our life for free. Okay, because at the end of the day, that's the holy grail, to do it legally for free, right? To get wealthy for free. And credit, when we use debt, a loan or credit cards, we don't pay taxes on debt by law. So if we use our credit to invest into our investment portfolio, right, to increase our asset column, then we're not going to pay taxes on any of that money because it's tax free, right? So it's important that we start using our credit to invest, to produce money, not to take money away from us every single month because we decided to go buy a nice outfit, right? That's not really putting money on our pocket. So we first have to, instead of buying that outfit with the credit card, we first got to get a website or get a product that is selling, 10 sales, 20 sales a day on autopilot, and now it's bringing in $1,000 every single day on cash flow. So now we can pay for that outfit with that asset, not with our hard-earned money or the working capital that we have for our assets. Remember, any capital that we have saved or anything that we have access to, we should put it to work and let the assets pay for our liabilities in our lifestyle. Okay, so check out our website and our blog at www.masterinvestor.education, and stay tuned with the daily posts, the daily YouTube videos like this one, the podcast. I'm going to leave all the links below and start making money from home. Start building your asset column. That's what we encourage here at Master Investors Community, all right? So I'm going to head to the shower, get the breakfast going, get my workout in, and start on continue to build my asset column. And I encourage you to do the same thing, right? What assets are we going to acquire today? What assets are you going to acquire today, right? And that should be your question. right? How can you break free from the rat race? Well, the only answer to that is to get your financial education aligned with the right mindset, and also start making actions that are producing cash flow. And I'm not talking about paper assets at all. We don't encourage people to give the money away. We encourage people to be active investors for passive income, for cash flow, meaning that we are investing and controlling our assets. We own our corporations that own our assets. Okay, so check out our next video coming soon. Leave us a comment below if you find this information valuable, you like what you're hearing, then hit us with the like button and ensure you subscribe to the channel. Knowledge is money, as you already know. Is the information age that we live in since 1989. So we have to tap into the right information and also learn how to organize it and then sell it back to the marketplace, people that need the information. Maybe you have a secret or a tip or two that you can share with the world that you apply during your, let's say you were losing 20 pounds and you were able to do so in less than 20 days. So now you have a PDF book that is selling. It's 20 pages long, but it has great tips and it's helping out people. So that could be a $10, $20 sell every time. You did it only one time, and we're going to show you how to do all of that with the tools that we're going to also provide to you and reference you to, and suggest you to go get them. Because at the end of the day, it's all about having a system of systems doing the telling and selling for us. Even while we're asleep, I wake up and I already have made money from my systems doing the selling and telling around the world, and my assets continue to produce income for me as I continue to grow my asset column. Right? I'm focused in building my passive income by acquiring assets, by building assets or acquiring assets, right? Using credit cards and using debt, using loans as much as possible so that I can leverage myself to ultimate wealth, right? And wealth is measured by time, not by the dollars amounts, right? And that comes because at the end of the day, if you're a high paying employee that earns $1 million plus a year, you still have to go to work. You have no freedom. So wealth cannot be measured in dollars because it will be inaccurate, right? So we have to measure wealth in time. How much time can we live without doing anything and keeping the same standard of living, or even making it more, acquiring more expenses, and without slowing it down? How much can we live? Can we live 10 years? Can we live generations? Can we live? Some people can only make it 3 months without having a paycheck, probably less. They start panicking. So it's important that we learn how to live without a paycheck and expect cash flow from our assets. Too many people are brainwashed and trained to love getting paid every 2 weeks, every week. You have to learn how to take it day by day. How much money did you make in your bank account today from your assets? And then go from there, right? Break it down, because if we're cashing in $250 a day, that's more than $7,000 passive income coming in every single month. Many people in America never do that type of money in their lifetime, not even working at their best corporation. So start building, because jobs are becoming obsolete in the future. Technology is taking over, and there's so much technology that is really replacing the humans for work, right? We don't need the person flipping the burger, because we now have an artificial intelligence doing it, and doesn't complain, doesn't ask for a raise, doesn't have any feelings, and it does the job, right, without talking. So it is critical that we learn how to build our own pipeline, monetize our passions. So I encourage you that you embrace your passions and start building a website, start doing something, acquiring assets, something that is tangible or intangible, but that is producing you money, right? That is a true asset. True asset makes us money without us having to be there to make money, right? We don't have to be in the midst of the transaction or the operation, because an asset is supposed to make us money even when we don't work, right? That is the key when we determine whether something is an asset or not. Can we now go to sleep and go away for a whole month and continue to receive that residual income? If the answer is yes, and we have a true asset, we're going to show you how to build assets, how to acquire them, and how to position yourself in the marketplace with your passions so that you can begin to monetize your passions, and you will never definitely feel like you're going to work or any of it. Because here at Master Investor, we don't teach you how to have a job, we don't teach you how to own a job, we teach you how to make money work hard for you. That's the rule number one of our community here in Master Investor, is that we make money work hard for us, right? And we tap into leverage, we tap into control, we tap into all the characteristics of the wealthy mindset. So stay tuned with the community and subscribe to the channel. If you find this information valuable, then share with somebody that you know it will impact them. You'll be surprised how thankful they will be when you do so, because when we start sharing, it becomes a treasure. When we don't share it, it's not a treasure. So let's share the good information and let's take massive action. I'm going to leave some instructions below. Follow our website and go ahead to the website and see which digital course best suits you, so that you can start with guidance and ease, building your asset column and breaking free from the rat race, reaching financial freedom and total freedom. Because total freedom comes in when we have financial freedom, and financial security comes in when we have reached financial freedom, right? And that's when we have enough passive income coming in every single month without us working, and it's coming from our assets that we have that exceeds the amount of expense, living expense, that we require us to live every month.